Hey guys, we're doing upper body and core exercises with bands in this video. You're going to need a band. If you have an old TheraBand, that could work well. You can also use, if you have it, you've got some tubing, okay? These are a nice cheap investment. I recommend if you don't have them. You can do a lot of stuff with those bands. We'll need a mat towards the end of today's workout, and you'll need somewhere to loop your bands. This is going to be important, and it should be something fairly sturdy, okay? We are going to get warmed up first, so let's get moving. I'm just going to have you roll those shoulders back, do some big circles here. It is snowing a little bit. It's mid-April in Western New York, and I don't know, I mean, I can't sit inside waiting for the snow to stop. If you're from here, you know that. And let's take those circles forward. Okay, just bring them all the way around. Get your shoulders loosened up. One more time. And take your arms wide. Point your thumbs back this time so we're opening up the chest. And we're starting to stretch into the front of the shoulders a bit more as well. We'll hold just a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna flip it to reverse. So we'll take the hands forward, really reach them out, press your chin down to your chest, and think about creating space through your upper back and through your neck here. We'll hold 3, 2, and 1. And we're just gonna swing the arms front to back. Just get them swinging. Get 1, 2, 3, and shake it out. Okay guys, last but not least, I want to stretch out underneath. Your arms get into those lats a little bit. So I'm just going to have you reach, and lean to the side. Just a small lean. Reach. This will get into your upper back. Get one more each side. All right. We're gonna get started. We are starting with some chest exercises. These will also get into your biceps and your shoulders. So you're gonna need a band, and I am gonna use my handles for this one. If you don't have handles, you're just gonna grip onto your band or onto your tubing or your TheraBand. And we're starting with a push to fly. We're gonna alternate between that push and that fly. And I recommend setting that band so it's a little bit lower than your shoulder height, okay? From here, I'm gonna actually let that band come under my arms, okay? So it's underneath me. And our push forward, we're bending the elbows, press, and then we're gonna open for this fly and hug. So we'll bend the elbows, press, open, and hug. Bend, press, open, and hug. The beauty of these bands is, if I'm finding it's a little too easy, I'm gonna take a step forward. If I find it's too challenging, I'm gonna take a step backwards, okay? Guys, let's get 2 more each way. So we've got that press, then our fly. We bend, push, open, and hug. We're gonna come back to that 2 more times. In between, we're doing a core twist. I had that a little high. You can keep it at the same height again. It's about your chest height, okay? So for this core twist, we're gonna take it to one direction at a time. It's legit snowing now. All right, it is what it is. We're gonna get planted into our feet here. And the goal is to move this rotation from the strength in your core. So my arms are really just following along, okay? So I'm keeping my arms fairly straight, almost straight. And I'm gonna rotate and then control it back. So we'll exhale here and take it back. Exhale and inhale. Let's get 3 and 2, last 1, okay? So this is strength for the core. You should be feeling it, especially through the outside of your waist, okay, in those obliques. We're just turning to that other side. Make sure you have tension, solid base down at the feet, and let's turn. So we pull into that tighter tension and we breathe out here. Let's get 5 more and 4, and your head should follow along because your entire upper body is turning. Okay, get 2 more, 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna set up again for that push, then fly. So we've got those bands underneath the arms. Remember, it's a press, and then we go straight arms, almost straight, and we go to a hug. So it's a push, then a hug, okay? Let's press out, back, circle, open, push out, back, circle, and open, push, back, circle, open, push, back, circle, open, push, circle, push, circle. We're gonna get 2 more each way, push, circle, last time, push, and circle. Whew, that felt good. Felt it more that last time. All right, so we tested this out on our first round. I want you to see if you can get a little more tension on there this time, okay? Arms almost straight, we're moving slowly through this. Turn, there it is, and bring it back. Nice and controlled. So I want you to try to find your exhale here. It might be opposite what you do naturally, okay? And let's get 1 more. Exhale and inhale. And so the reason we kind of breathe opposite is because that, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of helps us cheat, okay? We wanna release that tight air from our diaphragm while we're trying to contract our core because we wanna use our abs. We don't wanna use that air pocket, okay? Here we go. Let's turn and control back. Turn it out, control back. So we're breathing in, breathe out. Let's get 3 more. 3. Exhale. And last one here. All right, guys. We're going to separate those first 2 exercises for this last set. Let's do just our fly first. And so I'm just going to keep my palms facing in this time. Okay? We're going to do 10 in a row of just that fly. So that big hug. Hug in, control it out. Hug in and out. And really try to resist those bands if you can. Step forward. Ooh, even that little inch made a big difference. Let's get 3 here and 2. 1 more time and relax. Okay, guys. We're bringing it underneath the elbows, so we're back to that push. So we're bending the elbows this time, and we're doing our chest press. You can stagger your feet if you're really going heavy on this, okay? Let's push. Oh yeah, I got to stagger and push. Don't want to go backwards. So we're breathing in, breathe out. Let's get 8, 7, and 6, 5, keeping it right at chest height, 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, that felt great. We're gonna finish out. Let's start on the other side this time, change it up, okay? We're taking 5 with control in this direction, and then we'll switch. Turn back, exhale here, deep breath in, and rotate. Breathe back and turn. Let's get 2 more. Turn that whole upper body, the head should follow. And last 1, okay? We're gonna do that 180. Set up on the other side. Oh yeah, nice and tight, okay? Here we go, inhale to rotate back. Exhale, find it, good, there we go. Turn the whole upper body through. Exhale, deep breath in. Last 2. Whew. And last one. Okay. All right, guys. For this next exercise, you're gonna keep a similar setup, and we're kind of just flipping around and doing the same, real close to same movements, but with that tension coming from the opposite direction. So instead of pushing, now we're gonna be pulling, and we're gonna be doing a row. So we're bending our elbows in that row, and we're squeezing our shoulder blades together, neutral neck. So we'll do a row, and then we're gonna do a rear delt fly. Okay, so it'll be bending the elbows, and then we go back to that almost straight arm opening. We'll pull and open. Okay, so let's get it set up. And again, we're taking our band about as high as your chest, maybe a little bit lower, like right where your ribs are. Okay, and I want you to test both exercises out, okay? So we're gonna start with, don't be afraid to move it if it feels just not quite right for you. We're starting with that row, okay? So we're gonna draw back, reach forward, straight arms, fly out and forward. Draw back, reach. This one's gonna be a bit more challenging with those straight arms, okay? So let's get ready. Solid foundation here. We're gonna pull, reach, open, and in. Pull, reach, open, in. We're getting 10 in each direction. And try to move. I'm always gonna come back to that word control, okay? You should feel, you should know what you're trying to feel. We're trying to feel the upper back. We're trying to feel the back of those shoulders. And then we're holding it for just that tiniest little pause in the contraction. Let's get 2 more. And last one and 1. Okay, so we're doing another standing core exercise next. You can leave your band. I was just making sure mine wasn't gonna break. We're doing a Pallof press. We did this in another video of mine, but we are kneeling. Today we're gonna stand, and very similar to our last setup, we've got a really solid foundation down here. That band should be directly to your side, and there should be tension, like a lot of tension, okay? We're taking that band into both hands, right at chest height, and we're gonna push it forward. If you don't have handles, I just want you holding the tubing, kind of ball it up, and push it forward there, okay? Or your TheraBand. All right, so we're doing 5 slowly of these right at chest level. Push out and in. We're gonna breathe out and in. And where you should be feeling this is the side of your waist that's facing the pole or the beam, okay? Get 1 more, hold it this time, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. If you didn't feel that, I'd encourage you to step a bit further away and get more tension on your band, because you should feel that, okay? Holding it right at the chest, we're gonna push straight forward and back in. Press out, in, push. 1 more, we hold it this time. Hold, 3, 2, 1, and in. Okay, we're going right back to our back exercises, our row to fly. Let's get it set up. I'll go this way this time. Okay, I can still see ya. And draw the elbows back. Now we open up. Pull wide and forward. Squeeze back, reach. Open this time. So we're doing 10 in each direction. Don't judge me on my counting, okay? I usually rely on you guys a little bit for that. That's, I need that counting support. I think we're at 6. We're gonna call this 7, and open, nice controlled, 8, 9, and last one, 10, and 10. Okay, so we're going back to that press. And if you want to get crazy with it, you can stagger your stance here. That's going to throw you off balance a bit and be challenging. I just want to focus on the core today, so I'm going the same way. We're going to push forward, bring it right back to the chest. Exhale, inhale. We're going for 5. Let's get 2 more. Press out, in, and hold 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn. And let's get it one more time here. Press out and in, out and in. 3 and 2. Hold it out this time. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn to that row. I'm going to let you see kind of from the back this time and watch how I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Okay? So we're going to start with that row, then opening. Hold back and reach out 1. Hold back and open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Okay, let's finish off that Pallof press one more time. Find the tension you like and push it forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it forward, 3, 2, 1. Let's turn. And right here, okay, right at the chest, and push out. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it this time, 3, 2, 1, and set it down. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. This next one, we are leaving it behind us. And what I'm gonna have you do, you're gonna be stepping forward and you'll be leaning forward a tiny bit. We're doing a bicep curl, so I want you to keep your elbows pinned in right at your sides so they're not gonna come forward and back. They stay right there. We're going to our curl, okay? After that, we're doing some backside core, and that'll be kind of a surprise, all right? So let's get those bands ready. And I'm gonna let mine come down a little bit lower. So now it's about even with my hip height, okay? I'm gonna take it right to the bottom. And where I'm going on this, again, like I said, we're gonna be leaning forward a little bit. If you're off balance, come to that staggered stance. And you're gonna have to test this one out. So right about there feels pretty tense. I think I'm gonna stick with that. We're doing a bicep curl, okay? So if you'd like to, you can allow your elbows to come a bit behind you, but then I want you to keep them there, okay? So they'll stay a little bit behind your waist, all right? So find that tension, and here we go. We're gonna curl forward and bring it back. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I like those elbows a little bit further behind. That feels nice. You get the resistance to stay on the band actually for longer with those elbows a bit further back like that. Let's get 4 and 3, 2, last 1, okay? We are going to some backside core, like I said, and we're gonna do kind of like a standing hip thrust to do this one. It's gonna engage your glutes and also a little bit into your lower back. So in order to do this, we're bringing our band around us, and you've really got to make sure that you've got a good grip here, okay, whether you're just holding your band or whether you're holding handles. And I have it right up against my hip bones, okay? So what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm hinging back and then I'm gonna press forward and engage into my glutes on purpose. And I just wanna show you that from the side real quick. Okay, so it's almost like a mini deadlift almost. So we're bending at the knees and hinging at the hips. So it's gonna be here. We're gonna sit back, so it's about 50% from each. And then forward, engage that posterior chain on purpose, and then we'll sit back into it. Okay? I just saw a little chipmunk. I think he lives under our deck. Had a thing with rodents lately. Had a rare occurrence happen yesterday. I ran into a squirrel. More on that later, okay? So we're bending the knees, and we're gonna hinge back, press forward. Bending, hinge back, and press forward. So this one should be mild engagement through that lower back. It's not gonna be super intense or obvious like that bicep curl really should have been. Okay, let's get 3, 2, last 1. Yeah, so we're going back to that bicep curl. I was running yesterday and a squirrel like ran out and got me, or I got it, I'm not sure. But things happen when you're outside, besides just getting some nice fresh air. That was a first though. That was a first. I'd love to hear about your outdoor adventures if you wanna shoot me a message. I like a good animal story or whatever else you have. Okay guys, this is where I lose track of that counting, you know. Let's get 2 more, good measure, just to be sure, last one. Okay, we're gonna set up that hip thrust again. Bring your bands across, right at hip height. Make sure you have enough resistance, and then sit back carefully, press forward. So we're gonna breathe in, breathe out. I'm keeping my back nice and long on this, so I'm not like falling forward or bringing my shoulders forward. To help you with that, keep your gaze forward, and then big tip, don't be afraid to stick your butt right out. You gotta stick it out to do this exercise correctly. Let's get 2 more. Sit back, press, last one here. Okay, we're gonna do our last round of each of these. We have 2 more exercises, and that'll be that, okay? Get forward, set up for your bicep curl, elbows back a bit, leaning forward a tiny bit, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. All right, let's get it around the hips. Get nice and snug. Feet planted firmly. Hinge forward. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So these last 2, we are going to come down onto the ground. You may want to grab your mat. I'm going to move you guys down here with me. Okay. So let's move. Here we go. And we'll go right about here. Sorry guys, you're probably staring at the sky. All right, so that'll be good. Guys, we are doing a super person lat pull down, okay? So it's a 2-piece exercise. You're gonna be holding your super person as you come into your lat pull. That lat pull is gonna look more like this, okay? We don't have a bar today. we have a band, so we're gonna be pulling kind of down and out, almost in a circular motion. Okay, we've done that circular motion a few times today. And I'm gonna use a little bit lighter for tubing on this one, okay? And you'll need to set your tubing lower as well. So I'm gonna try to set it about 10 inches or even close to a whole foot up away from the floor, okay? And then I've gotta make sure that based on where I place my body, I have the tension that I want. So I'm gonna fuss around a little bit here, okay? Probably adjust the height of that band too. And then where we're headed, so our super person lifts up, and then our lat pull is right there, and then we're gonna come back down. Lift, pull, everything down, okay? If you wanna stay in that super person the whole time, you absolutely could. That one's up to you. It's legs, torso, just lifting, small lift away from that floor, okay? So let's get it set up right here. Neutralize your neck, bring it up and pull. 1, we are bending the elbows a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that felt really nice. This last one, I'm gonna loosen up my band a little bit. This is another 2-piecer. We're alternating sides, and we're doing a tricep extension from a forearm plank. So let me just show you. So we're gonna be on our forearms. You should be gripping your band for this one, even if you have handles, just hold right onto your band. We're tucking our toes under, and then I want you to take your feet a little bit wider, okay? What we're gonna do, we're gonna push back, set down, push back, set down. I'm really gonna work hard to take out as much of that twisting in my hips as I'm able to, okay? And that's gonna need to come from core engagement. So let's get those toes tucked under, feet wide, and we're on our elbows, elbows under those shoulders, lift up, push back, set down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we're down. Okay guys, we're gonna hit those last 2 exercises, 2 more rounds, and then we'll do a quick stretch. So come on down to your belly, get set up again. We're going for that Superman. Okay, I like to twist my hands, I won't let go of it. Okay, remember it's mainly opening, slight pull, bend in those elbows, but really try to reach out, a combination of out and pull. Let's go, bring it back. 1, 2, neutral neck, breathe out and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm gonna loosen up a little bit for that tricep extension. Okay, based on your first time, know how you need to adjust. Elbows start under those shoulders, feet wide, tuck your toes, bring it up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's get that last round, guys. We'll finish it out. All right, you ready? Here we go. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it this time, 10, squeeze, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, let's get our triceps. We're on our elbows, feet wide, toes tuck, lift, good plank, and let's finish it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. That'll do it. You can let go of your band. All right, let's take those elbows right under the shoulders. Spread your hands wide on your mat and just push into your palms. Look forward. Draw the shoulders back. Take a nice breath right here. And relax. We're gonna take a child's pose. We got a lot of back today, which is great. It's hard to do unless you know how, without some kind of equipment to pull with or heavy weights. So we're sitting back towards those heels. Walk your arms forward and just let your head hang between your arms. You can even set it down. I want you to take one arm, thread it through, and just let your head come right down onto the floor. Take that top arm and reach it across your mat to the opposite corner. Hold right here. Carefully unwind and come back up, okay? We're gonna take that other arm, thread it through, let your head come down, reach your arm across to that opposite corner. Take a breath right here. And carefully unwind. Let's cat-cow a couple times, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, look forward, press your belly down. Exhale, dome your upper back, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest. All right, guys, last but not least, let's just stretch out the biceps a little bit. So I'm gonna have you point your fingertips down. Think about pushing up through the inside of your elbow a little bit, and then use your other hand to just draw back on your fingers. We're gonna hold it right there. Hope you're feeling good. I love a nice little band workout. You can get a lot out of those if you use them the right way. Shake it out. Let's go to the other side. Fingertips point down. We're pressing up through the inside of that elbow just a tiny bit. And release it. Guys, great job. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a great workout. I will see you next time.